So, face cam with all the audio and me on it died after about 2 landings, I think. Sorry about that. It's very hot. So, camera only stood up to the heat for 2 landings, so that's all we're getting, unfortunately. Sincerely apologise, but it's been very windy. I did 4 landings in total, I think. Wasn't enjoyable at all. So, sweating like a pig, and I've only been, this one's been recording for 32 minutes at this point. Like, welcome to Florida. Enjoy the video. Alright boys and girls, welcome to another video. Welcome to the cockpit of 536 Hotel Foxtrot. Anchors up, we're floating a boat today. The winds are fairly high and it's another crosswind. You saw me in a recent video in the Cherokee doing some gusty crosswind landings, and I wanted to kind of come up and do the same thing in the 172 because I don't do that as much. I've got to maintain proficiency in each aircraft that I fly, and the Cherokee and the 172 are the airplanes that I most fly at the moment. If you missed me in the Cherokee last time, I'll link it in the corner. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see how this goes. Like I said, I'm significantly more proficient in the Cherokee than I am in the 172. The POH for this thing says bring it in at 62 for a short field technique. I'm going to try and bring it in as close to 62 as humanly possible, and we'll see what happens. Let's point it into the wind here. Why do we point it into the wind for the run-up? You tell me in the comments. Alright, run-up complete. You like the new fancy transitions that I've got, by the way? I put them in the last video. I quite like them. I think it's quite professional. Look at that yoke moving. Oh, this is going to be fun. You know what, I'm kind of regretting this actually. This ain't enjoyable. I mean, I'm looking at the windsock. The windsock is pretty much fully wrecked. Well, maybe a little bit bendy at the tip.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do this.
This is absolutely diabolical behaviour.
I've had enough. Alright, so we're coming off runway 25. It'll be starboard traffic. Let me know in the comments if you understand that.
Number 536 Hotel Foxtrot, make right traffic, runway 25 at Alpha 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 25 Alpha 2, it'll be right traffic for 6 Hotel Fox. Wind off the right side, get on the centre line, looking good, 25, 25, centre line, heels to the floor. Anchors up, boys and girls. Oh yeah, it's pushing. Oh wow. Oh, it is pushing. Airspeed's alive, everything's green, 55, rotate, welcome to the sky. Look at that crab. Wow, this is significantly worse than the other day. We're anchors away, it's starboard traffic. And let's see if we can get this thing to sink like the Titanic. It's not going to do, the Titanic sinks better than these things.
Pad information hotel, come on, arrival. Chopper to Orlando Executive Tower, mall arrival approved, altimeter 3008.
Alright, coming up 700 feet. Clear to starboard.
Executive Tower, Cirrus 229, Delta Whiskey, ready to go, Alpha 2, runway 25.
Cirrus 229 or Delta Whiskey, Orlando Executive Tower, westbound departure approved, runway 25 at Alpha 2, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, 9 Delta Whiskey.
Trim it out a little bit, slow it down. See if I can hold some sort of altitude here. Finally got the runway in sight because the wing was in the way. There it is, good. Oh my god. Here we go again with the everything's done. 6 Hotel Foxtrot, midfield.
Number 6 Hotel Foxtrot, runway 25, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 25, 6 Hotel Foxtrot. Alright, so the technique that I use in boats is I pull the power back here on downwind and I just glide it in, and it's, no, I'm just kidding. Alright, we're below 110, 10 degrees of flaps.
Aircraft 2 traffic, Cirrus just departed, is westbound.
Then about 80 knots, we've been cleared, so I'm going to turn in. Nice and stable, good rudder control. Got my trim, help me out. Alright, we're below 85, we're going to go second notch of flaps.
Cirrus 9 Delta Whiskey, traffic 1 at 2 o'clock, 1 mile, helicopter, low level 300, southbound.
Looking for the traffic, 9 Delta Whiskey.
It won't drop. I'm going to try the first one with full flaps, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Full flaps. My speed's around just below, well, it's bouncing around, but it's kind of around 65 or just below, which is where we want it. There we go, that's where I want it. Perfect. Alright, we're power off. And I'm flaring.
Cirrus 9 Delta Whiskey, free change proof, see you.
I got change proof, 9 Delta Whiskey.
Not bad. Not too bad. Flaps up. Centre line. Let's roll. It's funny, in the flare it didn't really push me too much, to be honest. On the roll it's pushing me. Just in 55, rotate, welcome to the sky. Hoo-hoo, that's a workout, man. That is a workout. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Oh man. You know what, I'm kind of regretting this actually. It's not... This ain't enjoyable already. I've only done one. I can't see the runway because of the way... No, I can see it. I'll be honest with you as well, I feel a little bit sloppy. I've not flown this particular aeroplane. I was actually flying with Michael in a previous video. A subscriber came down from St. Simon's Island, and I was saying to him that it's always awkward when you're flying with somebody new. And he brought...
6 Hotel Foxtrot, runway 25, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 256 Hotel Fox. And he was saying, he made the point that when you're flying a new plane as well, you know, everything feels different and everything is different. Like this plane does act differently to 1 Bravo Golf, which is the usual 172 that I fly. With the winds bouncing me around and the feel of the airplane being different, like it's just definitely, it throws you off your routine a little bit. It feels sloppy. So full flaps was alright on that one. Full flaps actually worked out well, so I'm going to do full flaps again. Turn on to base. Oh god, man. This is disgusting. Airspeed's too high, drop it please. Thank you. Stabilise, 20 degrees. Just about on the cusp of 85 there. Be careful not to increase past that. There we go, we're back down to 75, that's where we want it. I am high. Bring that power back a little bit. Alright, bringing it in. Turned a little bit early, bit of a sloppy turn there, but it's okay. Airspeed stabilising. I don't know if it comes out in the video like the bumps, but oh my god, these are rough. With the amazing stabilisation of the GoPros, not sure if that'll come out, but here we go. Alright, third notch flaps in, there we go, 30 degrees of flaps. I'm going to slow it down, we're around 65 now, that's my approach speed. This time I can really feel the nose off to the left side, like the wind's definitely pushing. This video is just going to be a compilation of me going 65, drop it just a little bit lower than 65, don't let the plane drop away though, there you go. Alright, so we're below, we're around 60 there, and let's have a crosswind landing, shall we? Oh, there's a balloon. My god, that was ugly. Flaps up, let's roll. 55, rotate, welcome to the sky. Oh, no man. This ain't fun, people.
R6 Hotel Foxtrot, runway 25, clear touch and go. Short approach is approved if you like.
Hi, roger, short approach approved, and clear touch and go 256 Hotel Fox, thanks. I'll do a short approach on the next one, I suppose. Let's f***ing fix this now. Because to be honest, I feel really sloppy and it ain't good enough so far. For my standards at least.
Alright, there you go, you saw the face cam die, and now it's just the panel cam and a voiceover from here on in. Well, that's alright. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, please leave it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I don't know why I was giving myself the expletives saying that I need to do better, because to be honest with you, after reviewing this footage, I'm not overly upset with how things were going. That's me realising that the the face cam has gone and trying to turn it back on. But yeah, after reviewing this footage, and this is the first time that I've actually gone through it, I'm not overly disappointed with my landing performance. But I think the reason that I got a little bit angry with myself is because it was very windy, it was bouncing me around, it wasn't a fun flight, and also it was very, very hot. That doesn't come across in the video, but it was very, very hot in there. So I think I've just got a little bit annoyed at that, and at that point, I think I'd kind of decided that this was the end. I did do 2 more, and I'll do a voiceover while we do these landings, so let's roll. So on final, airspeed was where I wanted it, and now it's going to fluctuate. Coming in into ground effect, there's the stall warning, sounds like a cat that's being touched in a place that it doesn't want to be, and a nice little touchdown. Happy with that touchdown, to be honest with you. Crosswind correction on the ground, you can see I'm a little bit right of centre line there because the wind is definitely pushing, and we're airborne. Welcome back to the sky. Out of the fancy transition into the downwind, and this is the last landing of the video. I've requested a short approach to a full stop. I just had enough at this point. It just wasn't fun, as I've said several times. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to come up in conditions like this. It's all safe, but it gives you a little test. You're not always going to get the best calm wind conditions. But here we are on a short approach. I've already turned it into base. That lake that you see ahead of us, I usually turn outside of that lake for a base, but obviously short approach, I've turned it in very early. Basically got the power all the way back at the moment, seeing that I'm going to be a little bit high, so slipping it in a little bit. You see the airspeed bouncing around there. Kind of still slipping it in a little bit. In a good position now. Airspeed's golden, airspeed's where I kind of want it. And here we go with the fun and games. You can see I'm doing my best to keep that left wing down. With this aircraft being a high wing, the wind gets underneath very easily. But there's the touchdown. I could have held it off just a little bit more, I think, but given the conditions, I'm not going to complain too much. I've still got the crosswind correction in there. I've got the window open, and you know what? I've had enough. Get me off the runway, get me to parking.